we are ready to rock and roll at ES Rose Park for today's MVC home debut as full league members by the Belmont Bruins as they host the Southern Illinois Salukis. Two of the hottest teams in the Missouri Valley Conference ready to battle it out to see if they can both walk away unbeaten or one of them can come out victorious as we feature a matchup between some of the best in the Missouri Valley, including two standout goalkeepers in Maddie Alaloof and Sarah Doyle. So neck and neck in so many different categories, but you cannot help but expect the stars to align as both sides look to bring their star power through some early non-conference and early conference results, as this MVC late matchup has so much tantalizing promise. And now that we're officially in the start of the MVC season, we cannot help but notice how similar both these teams are. Sure, the physicality of SIU comes through a little bit easier to read in the yellow card category, but both these teams are so close in so many different categories that this is going to be an easy matchup to watch in terms of expectations and keys to the match, which today's are again presented by Ascend Federal Credit Union. Since they're so similar, I felt it was appropriate to just give a general key, which, hey, both these sides play very different styles but come away with the same philosophy. So for SIU, it's just a matter of playing with confidence, and for Belmont to be aggressive early. One reason why Belmont broke through so well against Murray State was the aggression they showed early on in the first half against the Racers back in their last MVC match just a few days ago, where they came away with 3 goals. So that's going to be something to watch as we take a break and then come back with the start of this match between SIU and Belmont as you watch the Valley on ESPN. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to ES Rose Park for tonight's MVC battle between the Belmont Bruins and the Illinois Chicago Flames, as the Bruins bring their conference best 4-match win streak to the table tonight, facing an offensive attack that is one of the top in the country in terms of shot taking out of UIC. But before we go, tonight's match is presented by Ascend Federal Credit Union, banking without the bank, as we get ready to see if the Belmont defense is worth every bit of its bank tonight against a UIC team that is trying to make a statement and get into that first spot in the MVC to have a piece of the pie that Belmont so enjoys right now, as the new kids on the block came into the season, picked top 3 in the preseason poll, and both sporting some pretty impressive offensive attacks, as UIC, one of the most aggressive shot-taking teams in the country, as you can see, with nearly 15 a contest, will look to see if they can break the wall that is Belmont's battalion of star defenders. But they won't just have to compete against a couple of great defenders, they'll have to compete against a couple superstars. First off, the reigning Offensive Player of the Week, Mikey Saunders, a winger by nature who scored 3 goals in 2 matches to help the Bruins start 2-0 in MVC play last week on the road. And then the man between the posts, the star goalkeeper for this entire season, Nate Logan, who was a career backup and now is ready to stand tall, while we send it down to the sideline with our own Camden Morris.
Thanks, Riley. UIC's head coach.
2 very good head coaches, Sean Phillips, a long tenure at UIC, as we take a break and get set for the start of this match between Belmont and UIC. We'll be right back as you enjoy more of the Valley on ESPN. Tracked down again. Now Saunders with his head down, going into the open areas. Right side again, misheader, pushed off and in! Liam O'Brien finds the right post. Now we'll see if Bradley can play this one straight up in front of the wall. They go direct, and they go into the goal. They had the 3-headed option to sell it, and look at that, folks. With under 10 minutes to go, Bradley has entered the scoring column off of a great free kick. Crespo unloads. Headed off by Cox nicely. Straight to the back. Nian shoots. And he scores! Unbelievable score! What a nice shot by Aaron Nian. Unbelievable. No assist needed for Nian after the header sent out by Cox. That was nasty. The Skokie, Illinois kid answering the bell, and what a momentum turn off of that score. UIC has just made this match more interesting and announced they are not done. This is only the third PK taken this season for Evansville. They are 1 of 2. Emily Ormson looking to move to within 1 goal of the top 10 all time. Starts off on the top of the 18. Mano y mano. She looks, she shoots, and she scores. Emily Ormson packs one in after finding the right key and getting Doyle off kilter with a bad guess. So Emily Ormson comes up with career score number 18, pads her standing as the team's leading goal scorer this season, as the captain looks to move it up. Longtime player for the Belmont team, with only 7:10 to go, goes to Logan. And now Logan lets it go. Good header. Tantalizingly close on the 6, but it's covered. And now we see Vasquez fall on the ball, trying to waste more time and get UIC closer to that much-needed upset win. What a statement this would be. But the Bruins, they pulled off a long-range late kill before to try and even things up. They did it to Purdue Fort Wayne. Can they do it here against the Flames? Over to the right side, Cox with the initial take, but Vasquez dives on it and saves the play. It was there for a moment, and Cox could have been the man to score 3 and pull off a hat trick. But not to be, as Vasquez beats him to the point. Everyone getting antsy as the Bruins find some interesting strikes here late. Good header by Clothier. Another Flame down on the field, and Bruckman gets up slowly. Long range look over to the right end. Chastney coming over as that ball is cleared away. Bruckman out to try and catch it, now playing up front as he falls down, wanting the call against Steely, but it rolls out and goes back to Belmont. Steely with the throw-in. Here's Crespo turning. Brewster and Saunders closing in. He spaces out to the left. Serves it up. Moreno. Lemus. Sent back closer to midfield. Mateo looking ahead with a sharp zinger. Here comes Saunders. Back up that left side with plenty of room. Racing in. Can he get something? Chips it up front just behind his man. And it's forced out by UIC as they keep the ball in play. Another nice recovery by the Flames, who are so close to victory. 5 minutes left, up 3-2. Light push from behind, and it earns the call from Armbruster. As you have Moreno taking his time sitting down on the field. This is a good tactic here by UIC as they continue to let the clock run away. Now the clock is stopped with 4:39 to go. A free kick is up here in the spot. Nice falling there by Mr. Moreno, who used the effect to really emphasize the push from Armbruster. UIC displaying a great level of gamesmanship here tonight, and it's helping them win this advantage. Gutierrez downfield looking to Bruckman. Disrupted. It looks like that was John Bannock getting his head on the case. Sent back to Vasquez. Kuiper trying to come out, but the chest cleared out by Vasquez saves the play on what could have been a very tantalizing score for the young Brock Kuiper. Turned around up the field. Good header by Bannock as he was the only option there before the clearance could have gone to Crispo. Now here comes Saunders again. Falls down, lose possession for a moment, and that's all UIC needs. Moreno buying possession. Deflected. Chastney. Now Saunders, the quick throw into O'Brien. Up ahead, it's AJ as the Bruins keep that tempo. Chastney one-on-one with Garcia. Forced out by Garcia, and another corner try is up here for Belmont with 3:38 left. The main difference to tonight. Can the Bruins get the corner like they did in the first two instances early? Wilson again setting up shop. Saunders plays at the top of the 18, marked by Crespo. Clothier in the box. Wilson with service, the header up and high in the air after it was pushed out of the way. Still in the 18, going back to the right side. Cox trying to seal it off and keep control. With Moreno on his back, he makes the turn into the box, up to the top. O'Brien tries to head it in, but it doesn't go. Another corner coming up for Belmont as they continue to fight to get one of those to land with under 3 minutes left. Wilson once again. Kuiper plays at the top in the middle with Bruckman. Service goes in, off the top of the head and cleared out again by UIC. Now Armbruster playing backline support, moves it out to Saunders. Saunders on the left side. Knocked down. And there's the foul call against the Flames. 2:14 left. A free kick try over on the near side. Official whistling that attempt to get the play running dead. And that takes more time off the clock. Under 2 minutes left. Belmont in hurry-up mode. Down by 1. Official finally says, let's go. Wilson lets it go. Header in. Off the crossbar! Oh my goodness, another attempt at it. And in the box, that shot goes in! It goes in! Look who it is! The man, the myth, the legend. Case Cox has got the hat trick. And we are knotted up at 3. Assist to Dylan Steely. What a night for Case Cox. This is unbelievable. He comes up with another equalizer once again after the initial miss off the header. Cox gets a try again, and he shoots it through the left post. What a score by Case Cox in his first game back after 4 games off due to injury.